So happy Valentine's Day, you all. Hope you're doing well. How many of y'all have a Valentine today? How many of y'all are so excited that you don't have to waste money on a Valentine? So I had a lot of people asking me last week, this week, hey, are we still having an encounter on Valentine's Day? You know who I am? I'm Akil Mims. Yes, we're going to preach the gospel because it's good. And Valentine's Day, and we're going to talk about love and stuff, but like we're not going to skip church because it's Valentine's Day. We don't do that. Can you imagine if y'all were like, what would you do? Would you be at home doing homework? That sounds so boring. You said no. Hopefully you'd be doing homework or something. That'd be great. So I've stalled long enough and now I actually have the Bible something to use. But that actually is like part of my intro. I just wasn't expecting that to break and not to be there. I have a question for you today though. So for those of you who have a Valentine, I'm sure somebody had asked you this question right here. Maybe? Let me know. I saw it flash behind me, but this guy's sitting there just listening to me like this. Somebody had asked you when you were my Valentine, right? Now someone's going to ask that question. Some of us haven't, you know? Like most of my life, all my life, I've actually never been asked someone's Valentine, but it's okay. You know what? I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm okay. I'm a strong, independent young man. Young is relative, Josh, okay? Anyway, don't put that in your notes. But so many times people say, hey, you know, will you be my Valentine? That's an important question. It makes us feel romantic, makes us feel pursued, makes us feel like, oh my gosh, you really care about me. And it's a great thing, right? Some of y'all haven't been asked that question, like me. Some of us haven't been asked that question. Nobody has come to us and said, ooh, look at you. Be my Valentine. They said, I'm going to look past you because I don't want you. And you know what? That's okay, because here's the thing. Maybe one day, you'll be one of those select few people who actually don't get asked when you get told this thing. This right here. You're my Valentine. It's like, oh, okay. Write me it down. I like it. Because we like bold people, right? Sometimes. Sometimes it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Yes, I'm your Valentine. Thank you very much. I like that you can take charge. You're a great woman. You're a balanced woman can take charge, right? Someone said, you know. Just for even here, so. I was just for another time. But some of us say, you know what? I want somebody to tell me you're my Valentine. But then you gotta think to yourself, hold on. What if this person who says you're my Valentine isn't? Yes. Exactly. It's crazy. Better words than what I wrote down. What if that person who says you're my Valentine is like, oh, you know what? You can have my brother. Same height, same brown skin. Love him, and I'm doing my own thing, all right? How do you know that person is the right Valentine for you? Because I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just being honest. There's some people who are manipulative, right? They might look at you and say, okay, I observe how you learn. I observe how you give love. I observe how you receive love. And I know exactly what I want to get out of you. So now I'm going to present myself in a way that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, he or she really cares about me. You know me. I feel like I can just open up to you. I was that guy. There's nothing to brag about. Seriously. I'm a person who studies people. I always have and I always will. It's helped me a lot. I study everything. As you know, I stay up late reading about fishing. Reading about candy. If you ask my favorite ice cream, I can say the studies about it, how they make the chocolate. That's just who I am. So studying people is something I did as well, and I manipulated a lot of people on that. So how do you know that the person who said, oh my goodness, yes, I'll be your Valentine is the right Valentine for you? If you like them. If you like them? Girl, you need to strap in for this summer tonight. You about to learn something. She said, if you like them. Not if they got a job, money, they graduated high school, all their teeth, if you like them. I like dogs. I like fishing. You're probably going to date with a dog or a fish. But here's the thing. That could be a really hard question for some of us to answer. I mean, it feels really good to have somebody say, wow, I like you, and hey, I want you to be my Valentine. You're like, oh my heart, it beats. Patter. Guys, you do it also. Don't even that. Like, you're like in the shower, like, yes, she said yes. Well, how do we know? And how do we know, okay, you know what? Is this the person that's for me? Is this the right Valentine for me? How do you go through that process? Tonight we're going to look at a story from Proverbs that talks about it. It's actually my favorite Proverbs. Well, there's 27 verses in this chapter, but it's my favorite chapter in Proverbs. So I hope you all strap in and pay attention, because hopefully we're going to answer this question. And if not, if you don't have the question answered, you at least have a better understanding of how to answer the question in your own life. So if you have your Bibles, great. Open them up. If you have your phone, click it open. If not, you can just look on the screen. We're from Proverbs chapter 7, verses 1 through 5. Ready? And begin. My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister. And call inside your intimate friend to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. See, it's not just guys who are smooth. Women can be smooth also. Women, right? Especially on talking. So what's going on here? Well, oftentimes in Proverbs, you will see certain character traits personified, right? So we see that wisdom is personified. It says, hey, you know what? Look at it like your sister. Not the sister you don't like, but the sister you actually like. You have two sisters. Look at it the way you should look at your sister. You should love your sister. Guys, love your sister. Girls, love your sister. You know, it's like, God put in your life for a reason, so just love the person. You might not always like the person, but love covers up a multitude of sins, so just figure it out. But it says, love wisdom. Keep it a sister. In fact, it says, you know what? Take wisdom and insight and keep it about a handling way. That's as far as it should be. A handling. Your fingers. It's as far as it goes. I mean, you can separate the thing, pull it off, but it's still your hand. So keep wisdom, keep insight close to you. Because there's something, what's the word to say? Some sneaky women. Some sneaky men out there. And they're going to try to trick you. Now, oh my, right, you're in 6th grade, don't talk 7th grade. Don't talk floors. 8th grade, you've gotten over. It's the most fun sometimes. This one's high. But think about this though. Maybe this is one of those parents, because it says my son. Maybe this is a mom or a dad who just says, you know what? I know what's best for you. I, in my infinite wisdom, because I'm a parent and I'm an adult, know exactly what's best for you. So don't talk to this person because I don't want them to be part of my family. Maybe that's what's going on, right? Well, let's find out. What does it say in verse 6? For, at the window of my house, I have looked out through my lattice, and I've seen among the simple. Y'all know what simple means? Not so bright. I have perceived among the youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street. Near her corner, who is her? Taking the road to her house in the twilight in the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him dressed as a prostitute, willing of heart. Not that Bible, well, are we judging this lady because of the way she's dressed? No. It's the Middle East. Everybody knows it's really hot in the Middle East all the time. No, that's not the case at all. Yes. This parent says, hey, look, by the way, this outfit is a little scandalous. Just warn you. But not just that. I saw this guy. He was young. You know how young people are. Young. But he was also kind of foolish. How do you know he's foolish? He was inexperienced. He didn't know what he was getting himself into. Well, how do you know that? Because I watched. I watched the scene unfold. Well, what was the scene? Let's find out what the scene was. Continue on. She is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the streets, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him. And with a bold face, she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you and seek you eagerly, and I have found you. Oh, she was making me feel so special. She said, look, I was looking for you. I was looking for you. I paid my taxes, I paid my tithes, everything's nice and tidy. Look, you're the one I'm looking for. Now, let's be honest. Guys, when a young lady who's dressed in a way that draws your attention, comes up to you, and she's not ugly, comes up to you and starts talking to you and says, hey, I've been looking for you. You're like, yeah. Oh, really? You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if a young man, and whatever you call beautiful, comes up to you and says, hey, baby girl, these chocolates and these roses, and I know that they're not high-quality roses, I got you exactly what you want, perfect, and you're going to be like, smolder, talk to me. But what happens after that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Continue on. Yes. I have spread my couch with coverings. We have. Hold on. Wait till you get to start a song. Colored linens from Egyptian linen. Egyptian cotton is amazing. Just let you know right now. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. 3 different kinds of perfume, y'all. It smells good. It smells really good. Come. Let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves in love. Oh, snap. You know that. Well, what did she just say to him? Let me break it down for you a little bit. She said the laundry is clean. All right. You know how sometimes you walk in someone's room and it smells nasty because their bed is all funky and stuff? You don't worry about that. The bed smells nice. In fact, I put all kind of perfumes on it. It smells really, really good. And you know what? Come on over to my house. We can hang out till the sun rises. Be honest. Most young men in this situation would be like, the car is ready right here. You were awesome. There is a God. And tonight is my night. Praise you, Lord. Most young ladies will be like, you telling me you get laundry? Done. Let's do this. It's not normal. In fact, it's in the Bible. It talks about, hey, look, do laundry. I'm not going to tell you where that is because your parents will use it against you. But this is a very interesting, it's a true story. I've seen it happen before. Well, this is a very interesting scenario because all of a sudden this young man, he's going to say, hey, look, I've been looking for you. Okay. Maybe he's one of those guys who's like, really? Really? Yeah, in fact, I did all those things. But it goes on. She says in verse 19, well, my husband is not at home. The plot thickens. Well, my husband's not at home. He has gone on a long journey, and he took a bag of money with him. And at full moon, he will come home. Now, y'all, let's be honest for a moment. This is where a normal person would say, oh, husband. How big is that husband? 6'3", like, is he hefty? Like, what does he look like? Is he strong? Is he like, yeah, a bag of money. How big was that bag of money? And they say, you know what? It's not worth the risk. Do your thing. Have a great day. That's most common sense guy. Now, there are those who are righteous guys who would say, you got a husband? Go home! Go home! And there might be that one person who says, tell me more. Okay, but hold on. Are you sure? Are you really sure he's gone? Like, what happens if did he take his favorite watch with him? Is he really gone? There's so many of us leave. We go somewhere, we're like, oh man, I forgot my backpack. We go back home. Like, I don't want that scenario to happen to me. How do you know that that he's not coming back? Well, this is what she says to him. Because maybe he was that guy who says, are you sure that you're sure? Are you sure? She said, well, with much seductive speech, I don't know what she said, but she said something. She persuades him. With her smooth talk, she compels him. All at once, he follows her. As an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught, fast, till an arrow pierces its liver. As a bird rushes into a snare, he does not know that it will cost him his life. Yeah, just went from like, oh wow, she was looking for me. This is so amazing. Oh, you prepared for me. Oh, you know, you got a husband. It's not a big deal. It's okay. To he has no idea that what he's about to do is going to cost him his soul. It's going to cost him his life. So often, people walk through life saying, this person just seems to make me happy. I like them. They make me feel good about myself. But they don't take notice of the indicators that come up in their life. Then maybe says, oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Now, I'm not going to judge somebody based upon how they're dressed. I mean, if they're wearing Alabama clothing, I might be friends with them. Maybe not. You know, Paul, we like Paul. And we also understand he needs grace for liking Alabama. It's okay. Well, grace on culture down. Grace on, yes. Well said. Now, somebody comes up to me and says, hey, I've been waiting for you. I'm going to be honest, I'm a guy. It feels really good to be liked. Because we're taught all our lives, hey, you got to do all these things, you got to buy all this stuff, you got to open doors. But she comes up and says, hey, you know what? I made your favorite sweet tea. I got your Sour Patch Kids and your favorite ice cream. And I got you Anastasia. What? Who are you? Hey, we're going to go fishing for sharks. Here's the rain right here. Thank you so much. You're beautiful. Awesome. Will you be my Valentine? To be honest, this lady literally laid out the red carpet for him. She did everything. But she also warned him, hey, my husband's away. And what did the young man do? He said, so what? And he went. But he had no idea the destructive force that was going to come upon him. And what's interesting is you look at that verse and it says that, if you go back to verse 20, I believe, 23. Yeah, there you go. All at once he follows her. As an ox goes to the slaughter. I don't know how many of you have ever been to a slaughterhouse. Hopefully not many of you. Or watched this online. If you haven't, you need prayer, because it's weird to watch that stuff. But some of us have been to slaughterhouses before. And I've seen the animals led through a corridor. They have no idea what's about to happen to them. The whole purpose of them being raised up is so they could be destroyed, so they could be consumed. And what this passage is saying is this young man, the whole purpose of the conversation she's having with him is so she can destroy him, so she can consume him. And so many of us go through life and we pursue relationships, or we allow relationships to come our way, but we don't realize that the indicators are trying to warn us of the fact that this relationship will consume you. It will destroy you. It will wreck you. Now, what are some of the indicators? I mean, obviously, hopefully you're not talking to anybody who's married, but you might think that doesn't happen. It happens to people your age. Trust me, I know. It happens. Married women will, being honest, married women will come up to you and talk to you because they like the challenge. But how do you know that, okay, maybe this person isn't the right Valentine for me? How do you know this person maybe isn't the right person for me? Well, if they're willing to break the law for you, probably an indicator that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't pursue them. And somebody might say, that's right or die, but that's jail. And my kind of problem. That's what that is. That's not a romantic series. That's bad. If she wants to break the law for you, that's great. She really likes you, but she's a bad situation for you. Take whatever you have and apply it to somebody who's good. If he is wanting to do things illegal for you, or let's make it more real, bring it down to your level. If he is making you compromise on what you believe is right, and saying, hey, it's not a big deal, it's okay, it's fine, cool. Maybe this person isn't the best person for you. If she says, oh, you know what, it's okay. It's not a big deal, it doesn't matter. It's fine, we're just having fun. Maybe that person isn't the right one for you. The person who causes you to compromise your integrity, to compromise your values, is not the person who desires the best for you. The person who loves you more than they love God is going to make you their idol. Will manipulate themselves to please you. And eventually we'll realize that they need to manipulate you as well to please themselves. You want to be manipulated? You want to be twisted and changed into something that you weren't meant to be? The person who loves you when they love God, that's what they're going to do. Because when we love something, we put a lot of investment into it. And we kind of fit the mold, fit the identity of it. When people have a desire for you, that desire eventually changes. It eventually morphs because they grow, or they digress, but they change. So their expectations, their wants, their cravings, they change as well. And either you change or you get replaced. So many people in relationships right now, and they're miserable because they feel like they changed. This person changed. Now, the person didn't change. They revealed who they really are. And they want you to change with them. They want you to reveal who you really are. You're like, look, this is me. This is me. You're like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. You signed up for the wrong thing. You didn't take the time to stop and say, okay, what are the indicators? What's really going on? Sometimes it's okay to just step back and do what Boaz did. He observed, he inquired, he responded. Sometimes it's good to observe for a while. If God wants you to be with somebody, make it happen. You want to rush? It's not a big deal. No one's going to get there before you. And if they do, they're going to fall away because they want the right person. It's okay to take your time and trust in the fact that God is good for you. Or you can run to it and hope that everything's going to work out well. Hope that this isn't one of those women who's going to lead you to destruction, or young men who's going to lead you to destruction. We all have that person in our life who's been heartbroken by somebody who they thought was someone, and then revealed to be someone completely different. Someone completely counter to who they are. Because remember, people are manipulated. It is very easy to manipulate people. And I don't say that to boast, I'm just saying to be honest. We're so desiring love because we're created to receive love. We're created to give love. And so if we don't know who God is, we don't understand God's love, His perfect love, a love that says, you know what? While you were still sinners, I died for you. In the midst of your worst days, I died for you. We'll say, you know what? I'll take love that says, hey, on your best day, I'll love you. But on your okay day, maybe I'll like you. But you got to make sure every single day is perfect so that you can earn my affections. Aren't you tired of earning people's affections? Aren't you tired of working tirelessly again and again and again so somebody can say, I approve of who you are. I value you. I would do. Well, let's continue on. So what do we do with this story? What do we do with this passage that says, hey, watch out for this person who's ready to lead you to destruction? Because you're not their first and you won't be their last. You're nothing special to them. What do we do with that knowledge? How do we apply it to our lives? Well, the Proverbs actually tells us. Verse 24. And now, O sons, listen to me and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low. And all her slain are a mighty throng. That means it's a lot of people, not strong people. That means it's a lot of people. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. So Sheol is a place that exists before hell, just in case you're wondering your theology right there. So her house isn't a place that's a cool Greek name. No, it's not a cool name. It's a name that basically means death, destruction, pain, misery. That's where she leads you. When you step into her house, step into her comfort zone, you're stepping into a place of obliteration. You're doing it willingly. You're doing it because it feels good. Because you like the person. Because they make you feel like you're special. Because they hold your hand. Because they text you all the time. Because they make you feel like, I'm someone valuable. What happens when that person is gone? Is your value gone? Are you no longer special? Are you no longer unique? Of course you're not. You're no longer special. You're no longer unique because your identity is found in a human being. Human life goes, literally, every 2 seconds, someone dies. They just keep on dying. They keep on dying. Maybe it's that person you put your identity in that just passed away. So are you worthless now? Because the system that actually gave you worth, that gave you value is gone. You must have just passed the words about. The words about a person who puts their life in the power of destruction. It says, have all of them. Be my Valentine. I'm so glad you pursued me, so glad you went out of the way for me, so glad that you make me feel special. You're enough for me. Rather than saying, you know what, I really appreciate your affections, but let's take time and figure out what's going on here. Let's look at the indicators and figure out, okay, is this going to help me to grow to the person I want to be? Or is this going to make me somebody who I wouldn't want to associate with? Who wants to associate with a homewrecker? And if you don't know what not the Joe Bag of Donuts, like not the thing from those, but a homewrecker is a person who comes in and literally pulls apart marriages. Now some of you might actually have experienced that in your life. You've experienced somebody who came in and got to know your mother or your father and just formed a relationship with them. Some of you have that desire inside of you. Some of you see somebody in a relationship and you say, you know what? She doesn't deserve him. He doesn't deserve her. I bet if I just do this right here, he'll give her up. She'll give him up. And they'll come to me. It's insecurity. The young man, if he knew his identity, if he found security in who God says he is, when a woman came to him and started kissing on him, he made the first move. And hey, something wrong with making the first move. But when she starts acting in a way that isn't what God asked, he might say, hold on a second. You know what? I don't think it's one for me. When she says, I'm married and my husband's away, definitely, you're not one for me. You're already committed to somebody. I'm good. Do your thing. I'm not trying to get in that adultery. But instead, she says, you know what? It's okay. It's not a big deal. Because you make me feel important. And maybe for you, it's not a person that you're giving your heart to. But I have a question for you. Maybe it's up there? No? Cool. Awesome. I appreciate you guys' time. What am I giving my heart to? It could be school. It could be a person. When I say a person, it could be a romantic person. It could be a parent. It could be someone in the church. It could be a profession. It could be a sports. It could be a teacher. It could be so many things. You say, you know what, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that this right here is happy with me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that this guy likes me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that this girl likes me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make money, because cash is king. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get into the school I want to get into. I'm willing to cheat and cut through life. Do whatever it takes, because this is worth it. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're saying, you know what, my heart, my life, everything that I am is worth this right here. My value is found in this right here. And so many of us walk through life giving our hearts, giving our lives to things that are worthless. Worth less than God. Worth less than God who created you. Say you are loved, you are created for a purpose, you're here for a reason. I'm not saying people are worthless, but I'm saying they're worth less than. So what have you given your heart to that is worth less than God? And why do you do it? What hole are you trying to fill in your life? What insecurity is it that is robbing you of simply experiencing true love, experiencing purpose, then what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep on allowing your life to be poured into something that you know is going to leave you feeling empty? Or you take a step back and say, okay, this is not good enough. This is not worth it. Because what I give my heart to, it actually matters. I love the fact that Wednesday night fell on Valentine's Day. I love the fact that I knew for a while that I was going to preach about Proverbs 7. I didn't know Valentine's Day because I'm not one of you guys. I didn't know Valentine's Day was falling on Wednesday. I had no idea. That's called Providence. God worked that out. But it's cool that you all showed up here on Valentine's Day. Or you could be out on a date, hanging out with somebody, eating candy or whatever, being romance, or trying to romance somebody. And instead you came to church to simply hear about, okay, what does God desire for you to know? Well, here's what God wants you to know. Romance isn't bad. Pursuit isn't bad. Relationships aren't bad. Sex isn't bad. But there's a time and a place for it. There's a purpose for it. And if you do it in the wrong time, the wrong place, you can ruin it. Now, hear this. It's not going to ruin your soul. God, laying his life down on the cross, redeemed your soul. Set you free from the bondage of slavery. Set you free from the penalty of death, so you can walk in the newness of life forever with him. But just because your soul has been freed and redeemed doesn't mean that you don't have scars on your body. I'm covered in scars, like all over my body, because of experiences I've had. My sister saw a scar on my leg the other day, not the other day, months ago. She's like, Akil, you look like somebody who was in a war. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you look like one of those war refugees. What happened? I was fishing. She's like, you were fishing? Yeah. She catch fish? Well, of course I did. She asked how big it was. I had never caught the species before, right? I really wanted it. But I have a scar on my leg from that. I have a scar on my leg from an insignificant tiny little fish that honestly, I don't know what it looks like anymore. And a lot of you are walking through life, will walk through life with scars in your hearts because of relationships that you weren't meant to be in. People you weren't meant to pursue, people that honestly didn't really mean enough to you. I want you to ask this question to yourself. We're going to take a little time, we're going to talk to God. What do I give my heart to? Is it you, God? Is it something I think that's God? Here's a really crazy one. Some people think they're giving their heart to God. Some people think they're pursuing God, getting to know him, and they're falling in love with a religion. They're falling in love with the law, not falling in love with the Savior behind the law. They say, you know what? It is good to tell the truth no matter what it costs me. It's good to make sure that I honor my parents no matter what they ask or what they say. It's good to make sure that I keep the Sabbath holy. Yeah, it's good, but it's not perfect for you. I work on Sundays, y'all. I break the Sabbath every Sunday. Oh, snap, I'm a sinner. I don't idolize the law. But I understand that the purpose behind this law, the purpose behind the book, those 66 chapters in the book, 66 books of the Bible, is to point me to God. It's to point me to the love of God. But to point me to the fact that, look, I need him to be the Lord of my life. Because if I don't make him Lord of my life, something else is going to be my Lord. I'm going to submit my soul to something else. Because I'm going to look to it and I'm going to realize, because I'm smart enough to realize that I'm not perfect. I'm smart enough to realize I don't have all the answers. I don't know it all. But I know that something else is better than me. So I'm going to look to whatever's better than me and I'm going to pursue it. Or I can pursue what's best for me. And what's best for you, what's best for you, what's best for me, is to know that God cares for you. That God handmade you and that he desires you. That you are made in his image. And that no man, no woman, nothing in this world can give you your identity, can give you your purpose. Because it can be here today and gone tomorrow. Everything that's been created can be destroyed in a moment. And we've seen that. Natural disasters, we've seen that. But what stands forever is God's purpose, God's love, and God's identity. But are you going to step into it, or are you going to just sit back and say, you know what, I don't care, I'm doing my own thing?